All right. I know Nicki is having a good time today. And Doja Cat. Both of them having a good time. All right, y'all. We is here. Yes. Come on through.
That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't go. Keep it going.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Today is a good day because the Hot 100 charts came out. Billboard Hot 100 charts came out, and everybody and their mama was glued to their phone, including me. I was on my phone on that air mattress. I was glued. I was texting different people in the industry. I was texting one of my friends that is a publicist, and I was like, when is this list going to update? Give it another hour. Give it another hour. I'm like, when is this list going to update? Because I can't go live until I see this updated list. So finally, the list comes out. And definitely you see this in the Billboard title. Let's just put this on the screen really quickly. Oh, wow. I'm just excited all the way around. I'm excited for just females anyway, because I told y'all this is the era for women right now. Like, women are dominating the world. But Doja Cat Say So featuring Nicki Minaj tops the Billboard Hot 100, becoming the first number one for each. And as you all can see, they have Doja Cat right there. Plus, Megan Thee Stallion, Savage featuring Beyonce rises to number 2. Drake ties Madonna for the most Hot 100 top 10s all time. So this, you guys, is great news for Doja Cat and for Nicki, because for a long time, she had been trying to get to this number one spot, and she got to it. And how did she do it? Hard, dedicated work by collaborating with an up-and-coming superstar. Doja Cat is definitely doing it. Black woman won. This is why I'm telling y'all. I got on the phone with somebody. I said, listen, Black women is doing it. And I want to give them both. And the reason why I'm not going to poop on, of course, I put in the title, that's just for views, to get people to tune in when I said Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion lost. But no, in reality, they all won because they all is in the top 10 Hot 100. None of those artists was really getting that type of buzz, especially Megan. You're talking about a brand new artist that came out of nowhere, are on the Hot 100 charts, and she's working with an icon, a legend, Beyonce. But for this moment, for Doja Cat, she literally said, listen, I didn't need Beyonce. I didn't need Jay-Z. I didn't need Rock Nation. I was a part of that. It didn't stop me when I left. Of course, that's career suicide. When you leave Jay-Z, when you leave Beyonce, when you leave Rock Nation, that's pretty much the end of your career. And that was the beginning of her career. And this is what I got to say about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj deserved this because she's been working her butt off. It was because of Nicki. It was because of the success of Nicki that she opened up doors for so many of today's female MCs, right? Of course, Lil' Kim opened it up, made a pathway for Nicki. Nicki opened up and made a pathway for Cardi, and Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, and so many others to really be relevant, to be taken serious. But for a while, a lot of these MCs went to jail. They got locked up. They weren't doing nothing. So once Nicki came on the scene, she literally made the executives look like, okay, it's profitable for women to MC. Like, we definitely can put some money, put some big budgets behind women now to rap. And that was because of the success of Nicki Minaj's career. I don't know why people don't want to give her those props. She definitely did. It was because of her successful run for 10 plus years and currently successful now. That's making labels follow each other and invest in female MCs. So they need to thank her. Doja Cat, don't get me wrong, she incredible. Say So was incredible. Now, mind you, which one did I pick over this Say So? It was Savage. I enjoyed the Savage remix, but I tell these Beyonce fans, gotta be a little bit messy. Y'all sit here, y'all drop all them bumblebees. Skip that. That don't count. I want to see you stream that song like you dropping and spamming people comments with bumblebees. Buy the record. Download it on iTunes. If you say that's your queen and that and can't nobody beat her, then show it at the box office. Show it at the music box office. Show it. Download and supporting your girl's music. I don't care how many bumblebees you put in the chat. If you didn't stream her music, you are not you ain't part of the Beehive. Only thing you part of is just screaming on the internet. Real bumblebees, real Beehive fans, they go and buy her music. I'm part of the Beehive because I support her music. I download her music. I buy her albums. Okay? And you didn't see me not spam not one bumblebee. Why? Because that ain't what my love, that ain't how I show my love. I show my love by spending my coins. So y'all definitely do that. I think Nicki and Doja Cat really let their fan base know. I believe Nicki Minaj fans felt worried that Nicki was losing her spot, and they want to make sure they say, okay, we need to really support her because this would have been bad for her brand to lose to Beyonce when she is currently been marketed as a queen. So I think it was just just like, woo, this is our day, this is our girl, and this is a good move for Nicki Minaj. And this is really lighting fire under Cardi B to get back and to do some music because Cardi B is forgotten about today. Nobody was talking about a Cardi B today. So this is really lit the fire under her butt to say, okay, put that baby down. I know you breastfeeding, put her down, take her to the nanny, get up in that studio. Don't be worried about Offset and him cheating on you or AKA off cheat. Don't worry about that, worried about following around him, rolling up blunts, playing the game. You get back in that studio because your spot is about to be taken because them other women is hungry. They ain't worried about no man. Megan ain't worried about no man. Doja Cat ain't worried about no man. They are hungry. Let me say that again. They ain't worried about no man. They hungry. Hungry. So I'm going to tell you it again. They are hungry. They not worried about, and they got talent and they hungry. When you dealing with somebody that's hungry, step back. You in some serious competition. Wiley, I'm hungry. So of course you're going to see me put out 3, 4, 5, 6 videos, maybe 10 videos a day. Because guess what? I'm hungry. And that's what Cardi B need to understand. Yeah, you had a successful debut album, but you got to have that follow-up because these girls that's coming up are hungry. I ain't say they thirsty. They hungry, and it's showing in their music. Megan Thee Stallion is hungry for that spot. She got a taste of that success. Now she work with Beyonce, so in her mind, she's going to work even harder. Now that she got a taste of this Billboard Top 100 success and number 2, she's under the Nicki and Doja Cat, and she just got started, and it took Nicki 10 plus years to get a number 1 hit. She hungry. You better get someone and sit down. You think her team ain't telling her, but yeah, it took Nicki, she got the number 1 spot, but it took her over 10 years. It took you less than 2 to get on this list like that. So I'm telling you, you keep being hungry, you're going to be in that number 1 spot. This ain't the time to be lazy. This ain't the time to be lazy. When that doctor said, baby, you got 14 days to stay at home, my stomach was growling because I was hungry. I knew then. I said, when I get back into that bedroom, I'm going to throw that bed out, give me an air mattress, and for the 14 days, I'm going to be giving you so much content because I'm hungry for success. Get around people that is hungry, that want to be successful. Get away from lazy folks. Get someone to sit down if you lazy. Don't get around me. Like, I cut a lot of people off in my life that was good to me, but they started to get real lazy, and I had to cut them off. Don't get around me when I'm hungry and you get lazy. Get away from me. You're going to slow me down. You're going to slow me down. I got to cut you off. Baby, I'm on a race right now. I got a goal that I'm trying to make. I got success that I'm trying to get to. And you can't slow me down being lazy. I got the, baby, you slow me down. Whatever you doing, you do that over there. I got to keep on moving. I can't slow down. I can't stop. And I won't stop because I'm hungry. I wish people would stop thinking that these words mean something anymore. They really don't. It's not about meaning something. It is meaning something to a lot of these artists because that's what you have to work towards. It's a good accolades to have. Who don't want that? Who don't want in this YouTube game to get a plat, or get a gold plat or a silver plat? Who don't want that? Who don't want? People say that, but we all want to get awards. And I felt good when I was nominated for Best Podcast. You know, I didn't win, but I felt good to be nominated. That's a good feeling. At first, I'm like, who need a word? But it kind of feels good to be honored by your peers, right? Only difference that I have a problem with is I wish that we put the same love we put in these Billboard charts than we do on these Black award shows, like the Soul Train Awards, like the Billboard Awards. And let me tell you something, Megan Thee Stallion, all y'all, whenever we get off this quarantine and whenever y'all go back and do these awards, do not miss these Black awards, right? Don't miss Black stuff. Make sure y'all stay hungry and stay current. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I always give interviews to Black media. I don't play no game. I don't care if you got 3 listeners. I make sure we're going to make the show hot. Because what that do, if I can get up on your show and you usually get about an average of 10 and you wind up getting 200, that makes me look even greater that I did that. So I'm hungry for success. These words means nothing. It's an accomplishment that goes on your resume, and it's a good thing. And it actually helped you to get other artists to work with. So I think it's dope. Now, Beyonce, I think she did right. I was talking with some people. I said Beyonce was very smart and strategic. She did not push this record to overshadow Megan. She want to make sure Megan get the attention and Megan get the love, because today they ain't really talking about Doja Cat. They giving Nicki all the praise and all the love, but it don't matter whoever get the praise and the love. She got the #1 spot. It was her song. Nicki was featured on it on the remix. So, but with Megan, her success story is, baby, you just got started and you already got this success, man. Megan, take that a round of applause. This is your moment. Doja Cat, this is your moment. Black women, stand up. If this ain't no sign for Sleepy Joe, you know, Joe Biden, to pick a Black woman as his VP, something wrong. He ain't hungry. He too sleepy. Now, I can tell if Joe Biden is Sleepy Joe. Now, I'm putting this in here. Keep watching me. Or is he hungry? Now, if he pick him a Black woman, that means he really hungry. He really want to become the president. But if he pick him somebody white and stale and dry, he ain't hungry. He ain't going to win. You pick you a sister, because this is the time for Black women to get in seat of power. For so long, Black women have been at the back. Black women have pushed men of power, and they had to sit in the corner. This is Black women time to shine, and not in the back, not in no. Beside every good man is a good woman. Now it needs to be beside every good woman is a good man. Now it needs to be women in the seat of power. Y'all been doing enough. Y'all been getting the scraps enough. Y'all been cleaning enough. Y'all been pushing up men enough, massaging these male egos. It's time for Black women to get in the seat of power. It is time. Black women to take over. It's time for y'all to clean up. It's a lot of mess. And the type of mess we in, we need the Mother Earth, the Black woman, to clean it up and to make some decisions. Man, we messed it up enough. It's time for us to sit down and let these women take over. It's time. I don't care if you don't like it. Ooh, Wiley pandering to these women again. I ain't pandering. A fact is a fact. They the most educated. They vote the most. Most of them is getting to being entrepreneurs, and it is just time for them. A lot of these Black women learn how to do more with less and still making it week in and week out. So make sure y'all want to hit the call-in number and give your success. Do y'all think that this is a good look for Black women or a good look for Nicki? I'm excited for all of them. I'm excited for everybody that's on the chat today. And you know, another thing I like about Doja Cat is that she didn't give up. She could have easily said it didn't work with Jay-Z. I'm just gonna hide and get in my bed and go to sleep. I'm just gonna hide and get in my bed and go to sleep. No, that woman said, I'm gonna keep trying because I am hungry. Period. And I know Jay-Z is feeling kind of messed up right now because you let her go. She was over there with you and she beat your wife. How do it feel, Hov, that your wife got beat by your artist that left your company and became the number one? So that'll let you know that these folks ain't really got all that power like that. If you hungry, you can beat these quote unquote powerful folks. Put that hunger down inside you. Don't let these folks talk about, well, you can never beat Jay-Z. Oh, you crazy. That's suicide to lead Jay-Z and Rock Nation. You will never make it. All them folks said that they eating up them words because Doja Cat said, I'm hungry. And say so. Okay. 2183, call you on the air.
Oh, going Kendra.
2183, go ahead, caller.
Hi, I'm just so glad that we've had all this Black women excellence over the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't even know everything running together with this quarantine, but just the fact that we've had Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj, what's her name, Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, who kept us going. It's just like, you cannot deny that Black women are everything. Like, if you ain't never thought Black women were everything, you can't deny it. Even everything we do, we dominate. We saved elections. We saved, everything. What can we not do? You know what I'm saying?
Amen. Come on now. Yeah. So, I think this dope.
You so hype.
I'm excited because I listened to Les Brown. I believe he's a motivational speaker. Someone sent me his video and he said, I'm hungry. And that just stayed in my spirit. I said, I need to keep this hunger spirit. And then once I see on the Billboard show, I said, that's what you get when you're hungry for success. You don't give up. You will reap those rewards. She did not give up.
And you know what's so crazy?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. No, but I was just saying, what's so crazy is the fact that not even just Black women. I hate to say just Black women because Black people in general, they try to pit Black men and Black women against each other. But it's just like what you do on your show and how you uplift Black women and you uplift Black men and you don't separate them. It's all like, we all Black, you know what I'm saying? We all got to get it. And if I see my brother over there getting it, I'm going to uplift him. If I see my sister over there getting it, I'm going to uplift her. Just like on that Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, man, when she played Erykah Badu's song because her phone cut off, I was like, see,
there you go.
I was clicking my fingers. My husband was looking at me like, this woman is crazy. But I swear to God, that just filled my heart because I was like, that's what this is about.
That was beautiful.
That's what we're supposed to do.
That was beautiful. And when Michelle Obama went in the chat when she was there, it was beautiful. The former first lady of the United States.
I was like, we are flooding the airwaves, and I know people sick. The fact that all these Black women just like, we everywhere. Like, you can't get us, but Michelle Obama supporting Erykah Badu, a musical artist, and a woman that was married to the president.
Come on.
Like, you already know they hate her.
I looked at,
they got a beautiful family. Come on, man.
I looked at Michelle Obama documentary Becoming, and then she started playing that Kirk Franklin song. I said, you better come through. You never would have thought a first lady playing a Kirk Franklin record.
So she let you know she get it. She from the culture. Don't ever.
She always going to remind you that she is in the culture, and you can tell it's in her book. When I read Michelle Obama's book Becoming, when she said she like Italian Fiesta pizza, like that pizza is still going in Chicago. I knew that she was just that little piece. I can relate to her because I'm from Chicago. I'm from the South Side.
That make you excited. You like yes.
That made me excited.
I got hyped the other day because I talked to Lil Duval on live, and I was just like, this Black man, he be spitting some gems. Like, he pissed some people off, I know, but it's just like we all. I think our generation in the 30s to 25 about to 30, 30 plus. We're starting to really like make a difference, and we starting to see like it ain't no paper sack brown, ain't no light skin, ain't no, none of that. It's just black. You know,
absolutely.
If you're black, we support it. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you don't go against your people, and you speak positivity, and you speak uplift your people, we are good. You know, and we don't have to pit each other against each other. And that's what Erykah Badu and Jill Scott was talking about, how the industry tried to pit them against each other. And look what they did with Doja Cat and Meg Thee Stallion. Come on, man.
Come on now.
They try to make something out of everything, and y'all, then people thinking it's the internet, and it's like, no, all of this stuff is manufactured. You know,
right, and it's the industry. You have to understand.
Sit in our kitchen and talk about each other, and then somebody magically leaks the conversation or the text message. All that stuff is a setup.
It's all is, and you have to understand. Like, people forget, it's powerful people in the industry love to see black people go against each other. That gives them entertainment, you know, especially black women. Wherever it is, they love to do it.
Yeah.
But it's you as your sister to not take the bait, and that's why I was telling Beyonce. That's what I was saying about Brandy. And put their picture up, Brandy and Monica. If they were to take that and do that versus battle, that will benefit them both as an artist, because
let's be real now, both their careers and kind of died down.
Absolutely,
so
that
ain't gonna hurt them.
Both of them will. It would help their careers, but you gotta say, is we gonna keep on bickering like we two schoolgirls, or we gonna be grown women and show the world that even though we got some differences,
drop all that schoolgirl, because both of them started early in life.
Come on.
Like, you got to grow up. You got, y'all two grown 30-plus-year-old women with children.
Right.
Get all that stuff in the past. Whatever somebody said when they were 16, 17, hell, even 21.
Come on.
It was their children. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We don't even think the same. I'm 37 years old. I don't think as a 21-year-old.
Absolutely not.
And I got married at 21, but as a 37-year-old woman, I wouldn't suggest nobody get married at 21. But I did it. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a part of my history. Just because you beef with somebody in the past does not mean you have to continue that beef and keep going on and on and on and on and on. It's like, it's trash. We got to go past that. We got to grow up. We got to move on. And if some people that can't move on, you got to drop them by the wayside and be like, oh, you're not ready to, elevate. Stay right there.
Facts. I feel you on that. Thank you so much. Thank you, caller. I think that's
so much.
I think that's dope, and it's just inspiring me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because
you going places for real, probably. Like, if you don't believe it, I know you believe it.
I believe
but
it.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like sometimes you just have to tell people, like, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and Millie, like, y'all keep speaking this truth, no matter who get pissed off at y'all. And Lovely T, like, all that stuff. It's just like, you got to keep moving.
Come on.
You gonna fall by the wayside. You gonna slip up and say, I shouldn't have did this and I shouldn't have did that. But you can't let that get you down. You just gotta keep moving, because I see it, and within the next 5 years, black people about to take over this thing. Entertainment, politics, everything. Like, sports, we already killing it, but like, they gonna have to give us our just due.
Absolutely. They have to. Well, thank you so very much for calling in, sister. Thank
you. Have a good one.
All right, you too. The number is 646-716-8447. That's what we talking about. And I literally would say to Nicki could have easily given up, because so many people say, oh, Nicki, even myself, child, Cardi B on the scene. Give it up, child. Your spot is gone, because in female rap, you've been in there for over 10 plus years. New girls started to come in, new people started to take the spot. And Nicki, I think that now she gets it. She even work harder now. She give you the best that she can give you. And now it's just like, I didn't give up. Like, Nicki's still out here in her 30s, still out here on top, you know what I'm saying? And that let me know today that it could be multiple people on top. It don't just have to be one world. This world is too big just to have one on top. It could be so many people on top, right? It could be so many people out here actually winning and doors actually opening up. And Nicki Minaj, like, letting people know, like, to her critics, like, I'm still the queen. I'm not gone. Look at the stats. You see them stats. You see what I'm talking about. She said that on the Motorsport record. And now you got her on the Say So. She still get out there singing. And I still like her singing voice. I told my cousin that when she first started. He didn't like her singing voice. I said, I like her singing voice. Even though she not like a singer, she can hold a note or two. And it's great. She remind me of Percy Gray. a gospel singer in Chicago. He really can't do that good as a singer, but that don't stop him from singing because I kind of like fell in love with his voice. I say the same thing about Nicki Minaj. I fell in love with her voice, so I like her singing, and she never going to give up on the singing, and she still do it. So I'm excited. Like today, like they were saying, this is the Doja and Nicki day. People were giving Megan Thee Stallion her props today. Like so many people were getting like so much praise, and I think none of them should hide under a rock. I think Beyonce is excited because she was able to help an artist from Houston get on the charts. But I think next week, I think that's going to be like a Tekashi 6ix9ine era. I think he's going to be at the top spot next week. I think he's going to be in the number one spot next week because his record was just like, that's just like a movement that brother's bringing in because he got the white kids, they love him. And then, so I really believe next week going to be, but today, this is a day that they drink and celebrate. I raised my protein shake to those ladies, and I wish them nothing but the best. I think that is just dope for the culture. But it's the thing, I think was more people need to take that story and take this blessing and take this success and apply it to your life, like to keep moving on, because never stop. This is a sign that if you keep working hard, you don't give up, you put that time and energy in. It is. Hard work is the main ingredient to success. Many people don't believe that, but it's the truth. I can only speak for myself in this instance. I apply hard work, get up every day. Every single day to do what I got to do, you know what I'm saying, to be the best that I can be. And I can, I thank God that I woke up, to some successful moments. And I thank God for that. I really thank God that we are talking about some Black women in a positive light this lovely afternoon. 9459, call you on the air. 9459, you're live on the air. Uh-huh. 404, last 49459. Yes, go ahead, caller.
Calling to see, do you think that Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce is gonna be number one next week instead of
No, I think Tekashi. I think Tekashi 6ix9ine gonna get that number one spot. It will surprise me and shock. Now, if Beyonce roll out a big promotional campaign, maybe if a video just so happened just to drop for Savage remix of a video, because you know how Beyonce operate. If that will happen, then yeah, I can see that going. If they get a video to drop, if she drop a video and she really campaign for that song, it could possibly. But if she don't do nothing like that, then no, I think it will go to Tekashi 6ix9ine. But if Beyonce just so happened just to drop a video with her and Megan with a Savage remix, and then she put Blue Ivy in there, or she tried to put something like it, who knows how hard, because Beyonce is really good with video.
All right, one more thing before I got the phone. Did you hear about Tekashi 6ix9ine, how his address got leaked? Both address. His first one got leaked, so he moved, and now his second address got leaked.
What? Well, his address always gonna get leaked.
Yes. And then his lawyer, who had helped him, is on live. Well, not on live, but he online bashes him. Like
that's the label doing that. That's the label. They doing that to keep him current, to keep him to be the villain, to put his audience for. Now that his lawyer on there doing all that, that's to me that is like an engine behind that.
I think the publicity stunt.
They doing that. They doing that just to keep him in the news.
So what you think about the addresses and these?
I think his label doing all that type of stuff. Because if they want to keep Tekashi 6ix9ine hidden, they can do it. I think they doing that to keep.
They put him at risk.
I think they ain't keeping that red. Ain't nobody gonna try to pull up, but not the people that's protecting him. I think they doing that to keep him relevant and all that type of stuff. And try to actually see somebody try to do something and actually be successful, then I believe it. Until then, I just think they doing that to keep him relevant, to keep him in the news. Like the first address down, the second one now, the quote unquote lawyer. They easily could get it. The label, whoever got that, can just put it out there. If they want him hidden, they can keep him hidden. They doing that to keep the merchandise sales up, to keep them streams up, and keep them dominating in there. And I won't be surprised next week somebody happens to throw a brick or something in his window, or some that say snitch on there. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. It's going. Yeah, I'm here for this show. It's gonna be good for that documentary that they taping. Y'all gotta put y'all mindset in these business people. It's a documentary being taped, some cameras rolling, and all that stuff gonna be going on. Next week is gonna be a brick, and it's gonna be a rainbow, colorful brick that's gonna say snitch on there, and that's gonna be part of the news. You know.
You think he gonna get touched? You think somebody gonna touch him?
Absolutely not. Not that label. They put millions in that man, and he's really good. They got some powerful people protecting him. I would be shocked. No, I don't think he's gonna be touched. It's gonna be a long time before that man be touched. Now, once he don't become profitable towards the industry, then anybody can touch. But till then, he they golden goose, and they protecting that man because he's providing a lot of money. So thank you so much, Carla, for calling in. Thank you, caller. All right. I don't believe that. Baby, this like they real good. Baby, game recognized game. Not a lawyer. Now you quote unquote trying to drag. Come on now. Y'all doing to keep that man relevant. And then he gonna come back on. Yeah. Y'all thought y'all had him the king. You know, he gonna be talking with all them child. But them kids love him though. They love him. They bad his stuff. I even thought about buying me a colorful rainbow wig and color my teeth with rainbow colors. But I got a job to go to. I can't go and work with rainbow stuff and rainbow lips and stuff. So I can't do that. But if I was at home working full time, I'm on mine, color from my hair, blue, green, blue, purple, and all that type of stuff. And since now he's only famous because he is snitching troll. No, not necessarily, because he been popping before he went to jail. I think the snitching just add a little bit more cool to him, to the new generation of music buyers, and probably not to old folks or to the OG or to these older type folks that into hip hop and all that type of stuff. No, but a lot of these folks, baby bad. Like, come on now. I think he's going to get got. No, I don't necessarily believe that now in this quarantine. Somebody better be willing to take a charge if they touch it. Oh, they're going to take a major charge. 6ix9ine supporters are greater than Doja and Miller put together internationally. Right. He got a strong international day because people forget that this man can speak Spanish. Like that's the new wave. And being bilingual and in the music industry, that's a market that you always can tap into. And that's why Cardi B gonna always eat, because she can speak Spanish, she can rap in Spanish or English. So that's a good market. That's definitely a good market. But anybody else want to call in? The number is 646-716-8447. I don't want nobody to touch him, you know what I'm saying? Because in reality, he put a lot of bad people away. And this is the thing I want to tell to the folks. Like, because everybody keeps saying he snitched. Okay. But he put a lot of bad people away. Snoop Dogg doing all that talking. He live in a gated community. I'm tired of these quote unquote OGs that's rich and successful. They don't even live in a hood no more. Okay. They live in a gated community. So those people that Tekashi 6ix9ine put away, it was some bad folks. Okay. They wasn't no good holy folk. They wasn't no missionaries. So Snoop Dogg, while you talking in your multi-million-dollar gated community with your top-notch security force, sit down somewhere, because you ain't about that life. If you about that, then go move back to South Central LA. Okay? Go move back to the hood where you came from. Go move back. So stop talking. You talking real good in that gated community. Gated community. Where you can't be out there gang banging, slanging no crack or nothing. You in the whole gated community where people walk their dogs, leave their doors unlock and stuff like that. When y'all, eat, eat. Somebody said you need to be worried about respecting your wife. There you are. It's because you put away people who were disrupt the community and put fear into people. Right, he put away some bad people. Y'all acting like he put away some political prisoners or something. Bad people, them some bad folks he put away. They need to be put away. And the federal knew that Tekashi was nothing with a character. They knew they had to try hard. They knew he wasn't about that. And see, y'all don't understand how the federal government works. Like, they will watch you for years. Come on now, like, study this stuff. They will watch you think you getting away. They gonna pressure the weak one. They know who the weak are. He gonna talk. Man, they can't Tekashi. Hey man, you face 80 some years. Oh baby, he gonna get to talking. Period. They ain't have to try hard. They ain't have to stand in there. I guarantee you, they ain't have to stay in that interrogation room for no hours. Baby, within 10 minutes, he was talking. Probably within 10 minutes. He probably got the crying and probably spilling his heart out. He probably let them folks know I'm just a scary little Mexican/white boy, and they all did that. Okay? It was a lot of sirs, all that character. Y'all see the character. Okay? And the reality, he's like a scary little white boy. Woo. Now, what did I do in my book? So, and definitely in the book. So, 6ix9ine just about no, he did a lot of talking, but that taught him a lesson. You forget about that. He got a little taste of that prison life. He ain't gonna be trying to get in no real gang and try to do that gang stuff like he did before. That ain't gonna happen. Absolutely not. And them labels, them people that been visiting that prison probably told him, hey, son, when you get out, you got to do it this way. Okay? You can't be playing like that. You got to do it this way. Okay? Don't play no games. He got good acting skill because he was able to study. And now that you in prison, he was able probably to study his probably study his craft more as being a troll. Because you're in prison, you have no time but to think. You know what I'm saying? I can tell he wasn't really eating like that because he lost a lot of weight. A lot of weight. He lost a lot of weight. And so we do got breaking news that Future, the DNA test reportedly confirms Future is the father of Elza Rain's child. Wow. Looks like Future has one more woman he needs to acknowledge for Mother's Day. DNA test results reportedly confirmed that he is the father of Elza Rain's daughter. The DNA test results, which was 99.9999 accurate, were announced during a court appearance today. Hashtag It's On Sites reports. Well, we all know that ain't really no breaking news. He need to keep his pen in his pen. That man gonna wind up being broke, and he ain't gonna have to blame nobody but his pen. That man pen gonna keep him in the po house because he always gonna. They gonna run him dry, and she gonna be getting a lot of money for him. Future, I don't understand that. Won't you just click that thing? Wear a condom. I don't understand that. 0887, call it on the air. 0887. All right. 70720 is you live on the air. Area code last four.
Wiley.
Go ahead.
I have a question for you. We heard Rock Nation signed him 69. Is that true? And
I don't know.
Also,
I heard about it. It's not true because I haven't read it on Billboard or any other music sites. I did read some gospel sites that they were interested, but nothing have been signed yet. I haven't heard anything to be confirmed. But I've heard as a rumor that he want to sign him.
I know it's gonna be crazy if he's signed because Meek Mill doesn't like him. So
right, Meek Mill does like, and Meek Mill's just jealous because once he got out of prison, he didn't dominate the charts like that. So, I mean, you got to understand, like that's different. Now, maybe if Meek Mill started to color his hair rain blue, green, and blue and black, and all that type of stuff, I mean, maybe. But Meek Mills is from a different era than Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine is what it takes to be successful in today's music. How to be good on social media. So
I don't think Jay-Z cares if you sign him because he's a money guy, he's a businessman. So I don't think he cares even if you sign him.
But Jay-Z, he doesn't care. Jay-Z cares about business. If Tekashi will agree to go to Rock Nation, Jay-Z will sign him. He would say, skip what Meek Mill talk about. This is business. You know what I'm saying? And if Meek Mill want to try with Jay-Z, that's him. But it's business. So I just think if Meek was smart, Meek will just do a diss record, talk about him, whatever, that would be profitable for him. Try to force him into a beef, but or be focused on your newborn child and don't be worried about this rap stuff. Take a little break. Be fatherhood. I don't understand why you trying to diss this young man and you just became a father. Shouldn't you be worried about your baby? I'm just saying.
Plus, he's a kid, so he can do whatever you want. I mean, like, I don't know why Meek Mill like crying every time on Twitter, like with everybody. He needs
because his name ain't on the charts because ain't nobody checking for Meek Mill like that. I mean, be honest with you, musically, nobody, you know, he had his wave. This is Tekashi 6ix9ine wave, and don't be hating on this man wave. Period, because Tekashi wasn't hating on his wave.
Got hype when he get out from jail. Like even he got like a lot of money. They said, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe he's rich that much too, like other rappers. But I think he tried to be like Martin Luther King for us, something like that. He ain't nobody.
Oh my God, he could be Martin Luther King, but that's what they try to mark him as. But I hear your point. Thank you, caller.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, she said he tried to be like Martin Luther King. Well, they tried to have him like that. He's so innocent, but a lot of the stuff he broke the law, and of course we were part of the Free Meek Mill. I wasn't a part of the Free Meek Mill campaign, but a lot of stuff he brought upon himself. When did Nicki and Doja go number one? Didn't see on the Billboard site, right? They went number one. Billboard announced it already. It's on their website. They just announced it like a couple of hours ago. It's all on Twitter. Go to Billboard. We just posted up there. They number one. Of course, y'all got to wait till they update their site. It'll take time to update all that. But they updated on their website. They just put the article out there that they're number one, that Nicki and Doja Cat is number one. Savage, Beyonce, featuring Megan Thee Stallion featuring Beyonce, that is number two. So it's out there. I will never get it. He needs to just go away. 6ix9ine isn't a man. When he talks, his voice breaks. He's still in Bermuda. Oh my God, y'all. Woo! And I just would like to say this before I start my exercise. I would say this: don't give up. And I tell people all the time, this moment was a good, profitable moment for content creators during this pandemic. And if you all did not take advantage of that, something is wrong. If you did not take advantage of doing content, that is your fault. You have nobody to blame but yourself. If you said you want to be a content creator or a singer or anything like that, and you didn't take advantage of this break that comes once in a lifetime where everybody has to be at home and can't really go outside and they just got to be on a computer, on a television, something is wrong with you. There's something wrong with that. Like, that'll let me know that you're not serious. Some folks, they'll pop in and I get emails and they would say, hey, Wiley, can you give me some advice? I want to start my channel. And I always say this simple: just start. Click the button. Click record. Just start every day. And then you will find out what works for you, what don't work for you. Yeah, speak on it. You don't lack time. You lack discipline. You have to be disciplined to do it. And then when you start doing it, you will find out what you're good at and what you not so good at. And what you're good at and what's working, you focus on that. And what you weak at, you work on the weak part, right? But never give up. I'm not perfect when I do this show. Some names I can pronounce, some names I don't. But is it going to stop me from reporting on the stuff? No, I keep going. And that's what it takes. It's not about you stopping it for those that are going to continue in the race. Because if you continue, the sky's the limit. But once you stop, you limiting yourself. And I can say that over and over and over again. But some people are going to believe it. Some people are not going to believe it. You have to be consistent, right? Consistency is key. Consistency is key. Like, and you know, you might have a show that might flop, and then you might say, hey, let's do a show again. So like when I brought back Two Man and a Lady, it was dope. It was really dope. And I did Two Man and a Lady. So I brought that show back. But the first time it ended, but did that stop me from doing the Wiley Show? No. Was I hurt? Yes. Did I stop doing blogging because it didn't work? No. I kept going. And then once I was stronger as a content creator, guess what? I brought it back. I was like, okay, Katie, you want to do it? She said, yes. Okay, James, you want to do it? He said, yes. I'm like, okay. And keep it going. And that's what it's all about. Hey, why I keep it. Thank you so very much. Hey, y'all, congratulations to all 4 ladies. Billboard said so. Number 1, Rolling Stone, Savage. Congratulations to them all. They all won. Like, they're all being discussed. And for Black women to have this much power and And part of the conversation, I know then that it will be great to see a black woman on the Supreme Court, to see a black woman in the White House as the VP, one step closer to becoming the president, and never limit yourself. I'm getting my AT&T hookup tomorrow. You better say that. Yes, to the AT&T. I just got my Spectrum cable because a lot of my team members, shout out to one particular one, she said, you need to step on the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion and do it. And I was like, what? I don't want to do that. I ain't got no cable. She said, you better get that cable, bruh, and you get a lot of shows that you could talk about and make that part of your show budget. I was like, okay. So I got on the phone with Spectrum. I was like, okay, I need to add this to the budget. So I did it, and it was great. And then I was able to watch, that. And then I seen Michelle Obama become a documentary, which I highly suggest each and every one of y'all go watch it. It was dope. And I love the fact when she first opened up, she sat in the car with her Secret Service agent. She put on her Kurt Franklin. Okay, I love the fact when she toured to these different schools and she shared some of her shared that platform to other young women. I love the fact when she went back to Whitney Young High School. I think that was dope. I love the fact how her brother, when she went to go visit her brother with his wife, and they was like, well, Michelle, we could open up the windows, but you here, so we can't. She said, open up these shades. So she opened up the shades. They sat there and drunk wine. I love the fact how the mother don't make her son feel less than because he's not the first lady or president. She always showed love to him, and even Michelle was like, my mom favored my brother more than me. And it was just beautiful. It was just dope. I really love the fact this would make me have flashbacks of Chicago when Michelle went upstairs to where her father was sitting in that chair and stuff like that. How them Chicago apartments is. I went to plenty of them. I've been in plenty of them type of apartments where you have them 2-decker and you have the apartment upstairs, and it's just really nice. Like it literally, I knew then. I said, whenever Michelle Obama want to run for president, she know it's like a guaranteed ticket for her. Thank you for the super chat, and I love the fact how she talked about working with President Obama's campaign and how they judge her like a candidate because they knew Michelle Obama was President Obama's secret weapon, and they had to do everything in their power to make her look bad, and how she came out stronger. And that's why to this day, she is known as a serious contender to become president one day, because when they were doing the campaign, they judged her and came after her and tried to drag her through the media like she was a candidate. They did not treat Mrs. Obama like the candidate's wife. They treated Michelle Obama like a candidate. That's how they reported on her, and they tried to label her as an angry black woman. Then they didn't like it when Michelle Obama and President Obama did the fist bump, and then when Michelle Obama went off script and she said, this is the first time I feel proud of my country or proud to be an American, they took that and twist that into something that it wasn't. They tried to literally get her to not be off script. Then she had to start being on script. She couldn't make a little comment or two because everything she said was just being scrutinized. And I remember one time I read in a book that she had a conversation with President Obama and said, should I quit? Like, should I give up? It's because if I'm going to make you lose this campaign, I give up. And Barack Obama encouraged, like, don't give up, baby, keep going. And I love that. I love when that man stood up for his wife. They really tried that. Now she's just so powerful. The DNC, she's just more, in some parts of the country, she's more popular than her husband. Are you ever move? No, I probably would never move back to Chicago. Like somebody would have, I don't see myself moving back. And if I do move back, I have to move to a gated community. I would have to move back to a gated community with top-notch security. I'm just saying, if I have to do is I want to move back in the hood? No, I don't want to move back in no hood. Absolutely not. Once I got away from that, I love where I live at. I don't want to move back in no hood. I want to live in a gated community. Okay, gated community with top-notch security. Okay, In order to come, I don't want to move back to no Chicago. Not in no hood. No, I'm gonna tell you that right then and there. Do I miss? I miss it, but I don't miss the crime. I definitely don't. I don't miss getting robbed. Even though you get robbed, but some places your chance of getting robbed is higher. So I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't miss doing that at all. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Cause I see y'all post in the chat. It's about, oh, Wiley, you baby. No, absolutely not. At least just make it your vacation destination, visit family. Oh, of course. I'm gonna make it my vacation. Somebody gonna leak your address, you're a celebrity. Right. And then they'll be leaking people's addresses, stuff like that. And this, oh Lord have mercy. I'm like, these folks, I'm like, what in the world? Like, and I feel, when that happened to Tekashi 6ix9ine, I didn't feel bad because I'm like, and then the second time it happened, I was like, yeah, they doing it to keep him relevant. They want him to get that #1 spot. Because a lot of people invest in that man, and they had to pay a lot of people off to get him out of prison. So a lot of hands was greased, allegedly. Allegedly. In the music business, anytime you get in trouble with the law, they always got a judge on payroll. They got some people on payroll to get you out. So a lot of stuff they had to pay allegedly to get them together. So I'm gonna just tell you that right then and there. All right, so my 14-day quarantine is almost up. I am good. I return back to work soon in a couple of more days. And I had a debate. I had a decision. Should I go back? Should I just do this full time? And I came to the conclusion that I want to go back to work because I love the fact of having multiple streams of income. And the work is just not that difficult. And I am more needed now than ever. Especially during this pandemic. And so I will be returning. Will I miss y'all? Yes, I'm still going to be giving y'all a lot of content. As always, lunch break hour, and definitely when I get off work, the early morning show we're going to do. So we're going to have an exciting time for the show, but I do miss work because I don't know how people just stay at home. And I miss my residents, I missed them dearly. And I was like, I really missed them. I really miss work. Miss my coworkers. Miss my peeps. And then they asking for me, where's he at? What up? And then I got to put on my end. When I come in, BT all day. We ain't watching no news. Because they know I'm going to be back. Martin going to be playing. My end, my end. I just can't wait. Hey. So they gonna be like, you play boy? Play my gospel music. I'm gonna just say right there to there. They already know not to bother me with my especially with my Shirley Caesar on. Don't you bother me with my Shirley Caesar. When she said, I remember mama. Don't you bother me when I got my Shirley Caesar on. I'm in my zone. But I really do miss going to work, right? It was fun, like doing it. It's just not, I'm not in a space here. And I don't want to leave that until I am financially, when I say stable, when I look at all of my accounts, it's about $80,000, $90,000 in each one. In order for me to leave my job, I want to be financially secured. And I want debt to be erased, right? In order for me to leave. And I'm being very smart. I'm thinking long term and everything like that because of the blessings. See, with YouTube, when you do YouTube for a time, you don't get no insurance. You don't get health care. You don't get dental care. You don't get that. So with that, I'm able to go to the dentist. Like tomorrow, I got to check and see how much money I got together. And for those that's going to contribute to the root canal thing, for that, I got to get that tomorrow. So, and thank God that I have some insurance. They pay something, so that's a blessing. But working with YouTube for a time, whatever you have is you are a private contractor. You are, you got that. So you don't have benefits like that. So whatever you have to buy your own healthcare insurance. You have to buy your own dental care insurance. It's great that you don't hate your job. You just have jobs you like, and that's it. Yeah, it's a blessing, and it's a blessing for the job that I have. And I love it. I love it. I don't hate my job. What I don't like is things in the business, in the healthcare business, that need to be changed. So whenever I do make it financially and become successful, I'm gonna go back to the healthcare industry and make a change. And I already said, baby, y'all, I ain't gonna repeat what I said on Patreon, but y'all need to go to my Patreon and I tell you what kind of a nursing home I would like to have. And for those people that on my Patreon that day, we got a good laugh. So y'all be kind of missing it on Patreon. So go to Patreon. Go to Patreon, because baby, woo, and we will be returning back on Patreon on Friday. Okay. Friday, we'll be back live on Patreon. So make sure y'all are there. Guaranteed check. And you know what? And the reason why I like it, it's a guaranteed check. Healthcare guaranteed check. Guaranteed check. You know what I'm saying? And then know the law that you operate in. Anytime you see big YouTube begging for super chats, it's bad out here. Right. And I don't have to necessarily sit here and do all that, like, quote unquote, begging. I offer content. And because when you do it full time, that's your only income. And I never want to limit myself. Like, by my competitors, they all rush to get YouTube membership. I said, no, I would keep Patreon, keep that income separate than this. You know what I'm saying? And of course, then we got t-shirt. I had t-shirt long before any of this happened. So then people are able to buy that. And so we working on some more t-shirt designs, getting that together. Nurse call my dinner, so it is what it is. I can't wait to do stand-up comedy too. That's really gonna be something. Then I could be beat by Megan Thee Stallion. Then I could be beat by Beyonce. Then I could be beat by, and I'm nervous. Don't get me wrong. I do get butterflies when I do my show. I get really, really nervous. And every time I think about doing stand-up comedy, I get really, really nervous. My heart, because you know what you know. But I want to do it. Even if they boo me off the stage, baby, I'm still gonna do it because I know me, I'm a hustler. So I'm up here reading that book and hustle harder, hustle smarter. And I will be interviewing Curtis Jackson. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't know when, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I will be interviewing that brother. Okay, we gonna be having 50 Cent on the show. I don't know when. I'm gonna put that in the atmosphere, everything like that, because I got a whole crate of books that I've read, and that he on my list that I want to interview. Woo! Let him come on that show. That'll take my show to the next level. And everybody and mama be tuning into that episode. You are great, and I will take criticism well. You'll do great. Yes. So it's gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up here drinking this protein shake, double berry shake. You just put a little bit of protein. Yesterday I ate too late, so now I'm on a better schedule. So now I try to eat my dinner about 4, like once I get for my walk, eat my dinner and then be done with eating instead of eating late. So now I have to pre-cook my food the night before, so it'd be cooked for the day instead of cooking late because of my schedule. So I'm always popping off out here in the social media world. So I have to always be on alert. And the one thing I like about working morning shift, that I get off at 2. So it's still early to get for a breaking news story. So that's why I definitely do it. And you have to do it. It's not going to be easy. It's not This is not easy work. The easy part is me sitting down talking. The hard part, getting the title, doing the thumbnail, sharing it, marketing it to the people. But it is what it is. So, yes. So I see somebody in here said, try not to eat at 7. Yes. So we try to keep that in. I know you're in our song. Claudius miss you. You are with. Yeah. So I know they do miss because, it's going to be lit when I get back. I already know that, and I miss my coworkers too. You know what I'm saying? I miss my coworkers. They help me get material and stuff. When I talk to my coworkers, they here and say, "What did I miss? Give me the tea. Who did what? I need to know what did I miss." You keep me laughing. That's right. Speaking into his atmosphere, write it down too. I'll be scared. I'll be scared to interview 50. He's crazy. No, I wouldn't be scared to interview 50 because I wouldn't be scared because it's some things that I relate to him. And him having a son, his firstborn son is Marquise. It's meant for me to interview. It's meant for him to interview 50 Cent. It's just meant for me to interview 50 Cent because he got a son named Marquise. So it's just meant. Oh, man. Woo, that would be it. Woo, that would be it. They'll really be mad and pressed. But so what? They just have to be in the bushes. And then that day, they'll be trying to drop out the bush. Hey, Wiley, let me come in and see what you do. No, that's a sign. He got a son named Marquise. Man, 50 messy, and I'm messy just right with him because I can't even tell y'all the type of questions. So my marketing team, we're going to be sending out good letters. So I got a team that write my letters for me, and baby, this other letter, now this one I'm going to write, and they're going to edit it for me. It's going to have my spirit in it. So I shout out to her because she really gonna get through. I can't wait till I be able to put her on the payroll. I can't wait to put her on the payroll because she is needed. Because she wrote that letter for Tracy. Ever since that letter came out, people were mad. They all on my Facebook dragging me because I said that about Tracy. So what is what I believe? 50 Cent needs show. And 50 Cent is a very fun person. And he's a work. He is. You got 50 Cent, you got Curtis Jackson. I want to speak about both 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, and what I want, because it's a lot. But I can't tell you because I don't want nobody stealing my stuff. Hey, Hey, Brianna. I see Brianna in the chat. I don't want nobody stealing my stuff, but I would love to interview these people. That's the role that I'm on. That is that I'm on a different type of role or success. But I don't forget where I came from. I will always go to anybody got a show. I'm not that stingy. If I see somebody live, I want to get up on there, I get right up on their live. What up? What up? Let's wake it up. What is going out there? What's up? Because I still will hit a link. I still would drag a person. If they want me to get, I still hit a link. Because I still keep my hands to the streets. Baby, I don't play. I'll pull up on somebody live in a second. I hit that link. I don't play no game. I sure hit that link. They get mad when I hit the link. And then I go on Lipstick Alley. They say he's back. Yeah, I hit the link in a second. But y'all missed my Patreon because we met somebody on YouTube that's in that sector. But you got to go to my Patreon here. So I hit a link in a second. Because they know me, I'm just as crazy as anybody else. I go tour. I sacrifice sleep to go on a press tour. I've done that before. I remember I stayed on YouTube all day going on different shows, and I went to work and came and did a show. I remember I did that. Surely did. Yeah. I went on a whole press tour. And then, with a whole press tour, and everybody needs to know what Wiley name is trending, is strong. Like once you start talking about Wiley name, see, let me tell y'all something. You can't do what Wiley do. I can talk about folks and drop them and talk about something else and still get views. Everybody, if you talk about Wiley, you gotta be careful because people will be like, okay, what else you gotta say about Wiley? But when you try to switch that, they're gonna be gone. They're gonna be like, where's everybody at? Where's everybody? They're not interested. They only interested is when you talking about Wiley. And some of y'all gonna be known. I only was known because I talked about Wiley. When you don't talk about Wiley, they don't go watch. If my name ain't on the title, they're gonna be looking like, okay, you're not talking about Wiley, so I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. Then we talk about Wiley, they'll come back. Man. It is so funny. I had to crack myself up. I never would have thought that my name would get people views. I never would have thought that. Nappy-headed boogers in his nose, snot-nosed little boy will grow up to be a man with a snotty nose and still got some nappy head. Will be a man that get people some views. I never would have thought that. Never would have thought that my name would get people clicks and views. I never would have thought that. We in a whole. Okay, well, I'm about to talk about that on Patreon. Let me write that down. Ooh. Let me write that down. Okay, I wrote something down. I'll put that on Patreon. Never would have thought that. But now it's the truth. We done lost people and all that. Tell us why don't just write. No, I'm gonna tell it on Patreon. I'm gonna do this on page for Friday night. It's Friday night. Get y'all some on Friday night to talk about. I had to write that down. All right. Anybody else want to call in before we go? Now, this is your last time. Anybody want to call in? Anybody want to call in? The call in number 646-8447. All right. What's up, Chad? Happy Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mothers. If I didn't get a chance to talk with y'all yesterday, shout out to all the mothers on yesterday. Hope y'all had a wonderful time yesterday. Hope y'all went out and barbecued. So I want to thank y'all so very much. Now, we probably will go back live again. Don't forget, I'm about to go pick up my groceries from Kroger's. And shout out to Instacart. Because I didn't feel like leaving, going to Instacart and all that. So, going to the grocery store. So I went on Instacart. So, and they deliver your groceries. And it's so nice. Like, I had a great experience for 2 days. I went on Instacart. It's really, really great for that. And I'm like, okay. So someone told me to do Instacart. No, they didn't pay me for this promotion. But I feel like that's really, really dope. And that is to help people to make money for folks that do Uber and Lyft. It was a taxi cab driver delivering my groceries because he don't have any business to the taxi cab because people ain't going nowhere, but people are getting groceries. So that's like another part of the industry that you can make your money. So Instacart is definitely there for it. So if you want it, and I like Instacart that they have somebody else bagging up your groceries and they have somebody else deliver it, which is really nice. And then it's helpful too for the economy. But if you're able to go to the grocery store, go. But if you're sick, if you can't go to the grocery store, or if you have like a parent where they need groceries but they can't go, so you can deliver it for them, I think that's a great thing just to have, just in case if you don't feel like going, if your car break down, or if your kids is crying too much, you don't feel like taking them to a store, get your deliveries delivered. And what I do is I'm gonna get it like a little table or something. So if they deliver it by my door, it could sit on a table instead of it sitting on the ground. I could sit it on a little cart or something like that. I order online, just pull up to the store to get it. Right. And you could do that. So it's different ways out here. It's just different ways. I'm just telling you, like, if you want to use it. Some people are not going to use it. I used it. Look at Wiley doing a non-paid advertisement for Kroger's. Yes, I love my Kroger's. Love my Kroger's. I have put my car on my own groceries. Don't trust me. Don't skip about someone else delivering my food. Yeah, I do it. I let them do it. Now, any of y'all on Tinder, let me tell y'all something. Hold up. Any of y'all getting meat off Tinder, You getting all that meat off Tinder. Don't you be stingy talking about Instacart. If y'all got Christian Mingle, Tinder, you got your Tinder date, because that's your Tinder date and all that. Now, some of y'all gonna get bougie with Instacart, but they don't stop you for getting on Tinder, getting your back blown in and your walls blown in. Shoes. Those we saw. All they like, well, okay, but you let everybody eat your groceries. Don't let everybody eat your groceries on Tinder. That just reminded me. I was watching. I'm gonna close, but I was watching Insecure, and she was humping that TSA man, that over plus size TSA man and stuff like that. And she really was loving that. And I really love that they were giving the big guys, the big boys, some love. You know what I'm saying? I never seen a big man on a show like that getting some. Well, I love Wait to Exhale. I did see that. He was a big man, doing good. But another in the show. So I think that's dope. I think that was real dope to see that big man getting that. I said, you better go ahead and hit that. I mean, he was hitting that. But big fellas need love too, but they get a bit sweaty. So you got to make sure you have a fan or some AC central air. Yes. Because big fellas need love too. I mean, he was on that. And then the condom got stuck up in there. Why they had to put when the condom had got stuck up in there and it just fell out on that mirror? Did y'all see that episode? Did y'all see the episode that condom got stuck up inside and stuff like that? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see what Issa when that condom got stuck up there? Did y'all see that when that condom got stuck up there? She had to use that mirror and it just rooped on out of there. Oh, Lord. Now, that show is Insecure. Insecure is the show. Ooh, the walls. The wall snatched that condom off there. Oh, Lord, the wall snatched it off there. Yeah, so y'all need the wall snatched off there. So I don't know when gonna be the next story time. It's whenever I eat it in my brain, I do a story time. But I definitely do that. But once I start smashing, getting it in, and I'm gonna have a whole lot of stories. I'm gonna tell you that right there and there. Once I start getting in there, I'm gonna have a whole lot of stories. We thank y'all for the super chat and everything. God bless you all for giving. Will you do an Insecure review? So I need to do one. I'm gonna do it for the next one because I didn't watch all the episodes. When the new one come out, I'll start out with that one because I don't want to go back to episode 1, 2, and 3. I was out with the new one. But she do want her ex-boyfriend. Issa want her ex-boyfriend back. I hope they do go back together. But I'm gonna have to watch and get the names and stuff like that. But yeah, it's good. It's good. And then I want y'all to watch Bruh too. Bruh, because I got cable. I'm gonna put that money to work. I'm gonna review a lot of shows. I got cable now. So I'm gonna review a lot of shows. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She said I had a breath for no reason. Yeah, she still love her. Is it Lawrence? Like, she still love Lawrence. Of course, they was a good match. They were a good match. They were definitely a good match because you got to know Issa is funny. She's entertaining. She gets Lawrence. She gets him. They operate well. If she wouldn't have cheated, they would have still been together. Wiley went to the haircut, curly perm lady, put your name. What was she saying that she started talking about curly perms? Yes, I love Lawrence East together, but they have a toxic relationship. Wiley, please watch the first 3 seasons. I did watch the first 3 seasons. It was very toxic because dude didn't have a job like that. She was cheated. He wasn't really that well, but now he got his stuff together. I think that now they can give it another chance. He's more mature now. I think Lawrence is more mature now from the first 3 episodes, for the first 3 seasons, more mature now. He got his stuff together now, got a car now. He really got it good now. So I think that he need to go to. It's like Issa that need a little bit of help because she's a building manager and she ain't tell the folks that the water. So she's still trying to get it. But I did love the fact that Issa was able to get that block party together. Like she got that block party together. So that was dope. And I really love the fact that her friend, she had that England accent. Talking like she was from London, and then them gunshots, and then that Philly came out. He said, "Wait, what happened to you?" I said, "Well, from Philly, come on." So that was dope. But I really love that. I love Insecure. That is my show. But I really love that show. You think Lawrence wants her back? I get another vibe. I don't like to get. I think Lawrence do want her back because he missed her. If you remember when they was at Lawrence, I think he was at home and he went to her Instagram story and he saw that scene when she was in the Mexican restaurant and he put a laughing emoji and they start talking. He do miss her because she's fun to him. She's entertaining, and she's entertaining. The other girl that he was with, I don't know, but she was boring. Like she just got out of being a divorce and she was too bougie. Issa was fun. She was entertaining. So yeah, let my Issa alone, Wiley. She's doing too much better now. I want Kelly to have more scenes. I'm sick let me read that. I watched almost all of the first episode Insecure. It seems I wasn't ready. LOL, I haven't watched it since I was Trevor Jones with the big dude here. He was going hard and she was like, ah! Ooh. But that encouraged me to really hit that walk because I don't want to be big like that. He says the opposite of him. Right. And they matched together. I thought she had some funny stories. I don't know what they had fallen out. Yeah, I really think like with Issa and her friend Molly, I think they really need to get that together because when they had that argument, it become like that when you are the successful friend, the friend be always asking you for favors. You do get tired of that. You do get tired of that. And I think Issa needs to stop doing that. She always want to hit on Molly for everything. She always needs something, right? She never had her stuff to whatever you want to say about Molly, even though she can't hardly keep a man, but she's good with that paper. She always keeps that check coming in. She a lawyer, a good, powerful lawyer. It's great. Yes, I can't with man. Please give it a chance. It gets very better. Give it a chance. It gets very better. So yeah, we talking about Insecure. So make sure y'all fast forward us all the way to and refresh. I had never seen Insecure before, and that was my introduction to it. I was like, that was a big man. He was hitting that. But why they have to make sure the big man wasn't hitting it right? Come on now. You don't do that to the big fellas. It's some big fellas that are good in the bedroom. You can really hit that spot. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so very much for tuning into an episode of The Wiley Show. So that'll let y'all know y'all are into Insecure. So when a new episode come out, I believe is it the 17th? Let me check my calendar because it comes on Sunday, I believe. Yeah, Sunday. So when they come on, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to do a review for that. And then I'm going to do a review for Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I'm skinny. I can't hit it right either. Yeah, that's the truth. And that's why you have to literally try and get a good teacher to help you. Wiley don't fall out with nobody. She fell out. Tried to join the ring. Right? I don't fall out with people. And this is the thing. Before I go, all these people that quote unquote fell out with me, they're gonna be right back over here. They're gonna be right back over here because they're gonna be missed. They're gonna miss the Wiley. They're gonna come right back over here. And guess what? We're gonna be right back over here. And we go tell them to come on over here and I'll take the money and let me sponsor somebody. We gonna welcome them back with open arms. And let's represent our state. Thank you for that. We can't go without representing our state. We gotta represent what y'all watching from. This is the favorite part of the show. They put the little music on. There we go. Let's represent our state. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's see where you from. If you knew, represent saying you knew so we can welcome you. All right, let's see where we at. Where we at? Post where you watching from. We got Maryland in the house. NC, North Carolina in the house. What? We got New York City, DC, the Sunshine State, Dallas, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia. We got California, Connecticut in the house, Houston, Texas in the house, Maryland in the house. Hey, Wiley World in the house, Georgia in the house. Oh, Bronx, New York, Chicago. Oh, Louisville, you better come on. And shout out to Kimberly, a new producer. Shout out to Kimberly. We got a new producer in the house. We got Brandy. All right. We got Connecticut. Come on now. We got Kentucky. We got Coochie Farts. We got Oklahoma in the house. We got Wally Land. So I said Coochie Farts. Who the one got Coochie Farts? You better go take some and get that coochie farts. You gotta go take some for that gas. You got some coochie farts. We got New York, Just Lovely in the house. We got Armin. Shout out to the Maz. We got Nurse Nicole, Armin Brown. We got J Real. We got Shantae, TLC and 3, Puppy Love, Armin Brown, D1 Smith in the house. Shout out to all the moderators. Yes, shout out to all the mods. Okay. And shout out to all the mods. My fabulous apartment. D1 in the house. What else am I missing? All the mods. Tori Mom in the house. Shout out to Tori Mom. Wherever she at. We got Mouth of What Up, New York City. What? Best live on the net. You better say that. Oh, yes. Come through. B Scales. How can I forget about B Scales in the house? Blue Skies in the house. You better remind me. There's a lot of y'all now. Yes. All right. We are not adding no mods yet. It's a while before we add new mods. The mods are a family, and it just flows so well when we get the new mods. I pick them, and just by just showing up, being faithful, being supportive of the show, and it just flows right. All right. That's how it's going to be. It'll be a while before we pick another one till the spirit, till I feel like it's time to get another one. Till the end. All right.
Yeah, hope y'all had a good time on the Wiley Show. And as always, hit that cash app at Marquise Wiley 28. That's MarquisWiley 28. Hit us up at PO Box 701122, Dallas, Texas 75370. Follow Wiley on Instagram at Wiley Show. Until then, see you next time.
All right, before I go, thank you so very much to all the ladies that was represented in this live tonight. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce for their number 2 on the Hot 100 for Savage. And I want to say congratulations to Doja Cat featuring Nicki Minaj, Say So, for their number 1 hit on the Hot 100 charts. Congratulations to all the ladies today. All right, y'all. I'll be back with another video. So y'all stay in tune and peace.